Yeah, so hi guys, today we're going to be discussing about a question which is asked by one of my students. Okay, so the question goes like this. In a class of 60 students, 40 read Hindu, 45 read Indian Express, and 5 read none of the above two newspapers. Using a Venn diagram, find how many students read both Hindu and the Indian Express. Okay. So the answer for this question is so in the class there are how many students? 60 students. Okay, 60 number of students, universal set. And 40 read Hindu. So first we need to find it out how many papers are there. Hindu, Indian Express. Yes, two newspapers we have. So let us suppose this is Hindu and this represents Indian Express. Okay, so 40 read Hindu, 45 Indian Express, and 5 read none of them, none of the two papers. So 5 will be outside of Hindu and Indian newspaper, Indian Express newspaper. So for that we can write n of number of people who will read Hindu H and intersection Indian Express. So this is what they are asking. So here it is given that number of people who will read Hindu is 40. Number of people who will read Indian Express is 45. Okay, so number of people who will read either Hindu newspaper or Indian newspaper is 60 minus 5 because 60 members are there in the class, and then 5 members will not read any of the newspapers. So if you remove the people who are not at all reading any newspaper, will get the number of people who will read at least one newspaper, which means either Hindu or Indian Express. So that will be 60 minus 5, that will be 55. So what is this 55? This 55 people will read either Hindu or Indian Express. So number of people, n of H union I is 55. So n of H is 40, n of I is 45. If you apply the formula, n of H union I is n of H plus n of I minus n of H intersection I. Actually, we need to find out H intersection I. So n of H union I is 55 and n of H is 40 and n of I is 45 minus n of H intersection I, which means Hindu and Indian Express. So from this, bring this one this side. So this would become n of H intersection I is 40 plus 45, which is 85. 85 minus 55. So this is 30. So 30 people will read both Hindu and Indian Express. So this is the answer.